What's going on, guys? My name is Seapeekay, one of the hosts of all things MCC, and today I'm back with my all teams and predictions video for the upcoming MCC party. Now, what's interesting here about MCC party is I'm not sure, despite the fact I'm in it, whether or not this is a canon event. I feel like most of the events that are named something aren't canon. Sorry, this one's called MCC party, not like MCC 35. So I'm not sure. Not that it massively matters. But I think this is definitely going to be leaning into the more fun side of the MCC universe. But without further ado, let's get into the first team. You can see it right behind me. It's the Red Rabbits, but they are definitely going to be going by the Crimson Krakens. Kratzy, Captain Sparkles, Krinios, and Kara Corvus. Kratzy actually came into my chat yesterday saying that Scott said that that team would never exist again just 1 year ago. And here we are, 1 year in the future. Great chemistry on this team. Captain Sparkles is on a bit of a, I feel like a bit of a hot streak at the moment. Can he win back-to-back events? We're going to find out in this one. Next up, we have the Orange Ocelots made up of Orange Juice, of course, in the Littlewood, Sneak Snag, and Becky Amon. This is going to be a super fun team. I did try my best to poach in the Littlewood and Sneak Snag so that we could have had Seapeekay, Sneak Snag in the Littlewood and Smallish Beans for the Green Grooms, but I think I put in that pitch a little bit too late. So hopefully one day in the future we get the Green Grooms. But this is the Orange team. Good team. I'm actually starting to say less in these things because, honestly, I feel like sometimes I really do just waffle, and I'd rather just get to the point and move on. So there's the Orange team. Enjoy them. Next up, it's Yellow. By the way, that's my team. This team is made up of Antfrost, Seapeekay, Gucky, and Dark Eyebrows. Now, I'm not being biased. I am a little tiny bit. I think this is the best team in the whole event. All right? I'm serious. I'm serious. I've got chemistry with these team members. Antfrost is coming off the back of an absolute powerhouse performance in MCC Twitch Rivals. I think we got it in the bag. #1 team, baby. Let's go. Next up, we have the Lime Llamas made up of Jojo Solos, Full Symmetry, Cub Fan, and Impulse, also known as Jojo and the Hermits. Again, going to be a really fun team to watch. Jojo always is pop-off power, and I feel like the Hermits combined with someone is always a great combination, so excited to see what they can do. Next up, we got the Green Geckos made up of Smallish Beans, Grian, Orion Sound, and Solidarity. Now, these guys are genuinely very good friends and play games together and stuff a lot. So the chemistry is going to be off the charts. This is going to be one of the funniest teams to watch by far. And their announcement post yesterday was one of the best ones ever, with all of them utilizing skiing photos. Bravo. We love the Green Geckos. First team of day 2, Cyan Coyotes made up of Fruit Berries, Hannah Rose, Gumi, and Elena. This is definitely like a power duo vibe. Fruit and Hannah is going to be an absolute force to be reckoned with. But obviously, we don't know what MCC Party even means. I don't even know if we're getting normal games. I don't know if we're getting remixes. I have no clue. But I'm hoping it's going to be something fun because it's called Party and we need to celebrate, baby. Next up, we have the Aqua Axolotls made up of Purple, Snifferish, Ant Venom, and Michael McChill. I am super excited for Ant Venom to be in. I'm hoping we get an ace race off. I think it's going to be so fun. This is definitely a powerful team. Purple is a beast and just about carried me to a victory, which takes a lot of work sometimes. So Purple to go. This team is great. Looking forward to watching them. Next up is the Blue Bats. Fire Breathman, Crytic Zeus, Vixella, and Dr. Gluon. Fire Breathman featuring the Simmers. Probably one of the most goated teams of all time. We get to see Fire Breathman team up with Zeus, who was on a big training arc. Definitely much better than when he was just part of like the Simmers team. So I think this team could be a little bit of a dark horse. I do still think they're the most likely to come last. I'm sorry. I know you're all going to hate me. But who knows? Again, we don't even know what the event is. Next team is the Purple Pandas made up of H-Bomb, Ryguy Rocky, Shovel, and Red Velvet Cake. I like this team. I love when Ryguy Rocky gets to jump back in. It's a strong competitor. I think this is a pretty good all-round team. And I think that anything can happen because it's MCC, baby. And finally, the Pink Parrots, which is Smaja, Filza, Rambu, and Amesy. Now, this also seems like a very powerful team to me, but it depends on if Party is all about partying and having fun and we get like mini games or, I don't know, new games or old games or remixes. I think this team could absolutely smash it. Or they could get absolutely lost in the sauce of having a really fun time and would not even come close to winning. I have no idea. But those are your 10 teams. I mean, if we take a look at things like last event, it's actually an event out of date, I believe. But we see Purple are actually the strongest team, followed up by Red, Cyan, Green, Orange, Yellow, Aqua, Pink, Lime, and Blue. Now, The last event method is pretty brutal on blue, just because, I mean, it was, where was last event here? We got Vixella and Gluon on 702 and 763, but they haven't played Season 3 yet, so you never know what's going to happen. There could be a big turnaround. What's incredible now is if you do Season 3 average, blue actually becomes the top performing team, but that's because it does the average in a very strange way, where two of them don't have one. So it's just like, okay, we know how to do this. I actually think it might just be these two scores added up and doubled. Now that I look at it, it could just be these two scores doubled. But that's it for the teams, and that's it for my thoughts. And now we're going to get into my predictions, which honestly, I might as well just random number generate at this point. I feel like I've really lost my touch. So I've gone for blue 10, green 9, lime 8, purple 7, orange 6, cyan 5, pink 4, aqua 3, red 2, yellow 1, no bias. Let's do it. If you think that you know which teams are going to place where better than I do, then you can join in the All Things MCC Fantasy League, where there'll be a link in the description for you to sign up and compete with all the other people that are taking on the challenge. I'm doing really bad in it, but some people are doing very well consistently. Maybe I should just hire them to do the predictions instead. Who knows? Thank you so much for watching. I've been Seapeekay. I can't wait to see you all in MCC Party. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.